Welcome to I'm back with a new video. We're gonna be reacting to Ponytail's MLP fanfic. Bro, I love having a freaking computer now, bro. It makes everything so much easier. Rainbow Dash digs herself into a hole by Thankwall Comedy. By Scribbler Productions. Now this video was not suggested to me by anyone, just by myself. Make sure I'm still recording everything. We good. Okay, I better still be recording up there. If not, there's not gonna be no face cam. But yeah, so this video was not suggested to me by anyone, just by me. Pretty much I found this video like, hey, I might react to this, you know, and I decided to react to it. Oh, voice starting to cut out. Let's go get into this 25-minute video, quite lengthy. Let's go. Scribbler Productions.
Hey you! Yes, you, watching this video. Do you want to own a piece of Scribbler? Only not a lock of hair or blood or flesh or anything else that will get you in trouble with the law? Well, now you can, with t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags and mugs featuring Obab Scribbler at her Teespring store.
Released.
You know you want to. I shall now stop talking in third person and send you on to the video.
7 days
Be
ago.
lovely to each
Wow.
other and enjoy
Didn't know
the show.
that new. Thought maybe like a few months ago, but no. Rainbow Dash digs herself into a hole written by Thankwall. We'll go with that. Thankwall. Shout out to Thankwall. Whoever Thankwall is.
Higher.
Asked Applejack. Roseluck shook her head.
Platypus Reserve.
Applejack frowned.
How about higher?
Yeah, if you fancy digging through solid limestone to make it happen.
Said Berry Punch.
Huh?
Here?
Said Applejack, very maturely not making an exasperated sigh.
No good.
Said Carrot Top.
It's technically free, but that's right near Filthy Rich's property, and you can be sure he'll raise one hell of a...
In case you don't know, these headphones are not the best of quality, so it's hard to understand what they're saying. But my computer, $600 computer, so not too expensive for a gaming computer. Which it does really well with games, you know. I don't have no complaint about the gaming part of the computer, because it does really well with games. But it has no Bluetooth capability. So, I have to use wired headphones. These headphones are not good at all, so bear with me if I'm having a hard time understanding what they're saying. So yeah, I need a Bluetooth component into the computer, and those are probably pricey.
stink at council if we start building there.
Well, what if we...
Attention!
None of the 4 Earth ponies snapped to.
Dash.
Instead, they just kind of slouched around on their chairs to face Rainbow Dash,
Yeah.
who was doing enough military posturing for the lot of them. She was wearing her Wonderbolt cadet uniform and was giving an over-the-top salute.
Morning, Rainbow. Want some celery?
Is that how you address a superior officer, Sergeant?
Yelled Rainbow Dash, demonstrating that she had passed her drill
Just gonna check
sergeant
the camera
elective
right
at the
quick.
academy. Strutting around and yelling at ponies, easy A.
With the what?
Rainbow Dash dramatically
good.
pointed at the magnificent military banner, which, somewhat less magnificently, was currently being used as a tablecloth. It read,
Huh?
Pony Corps of Engineers.
Are you or are you not Ponyville's Earth Pony Militia?
Oh, yeah. I suppose.
Then why are your regimental colors being used so disgracefully? Because the good tablecloth is at the cleaners?
Said Roseluck nervously.
Roseluck,
Rainbow Dash
who's
clucked
that?
her tongue.
I guess this surprise inspection isn't going off to a good start. I'm going to have
Clearly.
to dock you points.
Wait, what? Surprise with the what now?
Rainbow Dash
Exactly
puffed
that,
herself up.
AJ, I'm right
She'd
with
been
you.
waiting for that.
Commander Spitfire
She let the words linger in the air as if they were meant to mean something.
has personally assigned me with the task of checking on the combat readiness of Ponyville's Earth Pony auxiliaries. And I can see already.
She waved a hoof dramatically around Roseluck's...
I can see already
somewhat
you're gonna dig
scruffy
yourself into
living
a
room.
hole.
That some changes are going to be necessary.
Roseluck raised a hoof like a school filly. Rainbow Dash puffed up even more as she pointed at her and said,
Name?
Tessin.
Roseluck.
Make sure I'm recording.
What's an auxiliary? Well, it means...
Rainbow
means
Dash thought for
militia,
a second,
pretty much, is what it
and then
means.
remembered the term
Right?
auxiliary power and made a
Hope
mental
I'm not
leap.
wrong.
You're the ponies who do the fighting after all the proper soldiers are dead.
Roseluck raised her
Wow,
hoof
Dash.
Yes, Roseluck?
Does that mean that we only fight things that are guaranteed to kill us all?
Hold your horses, Everpony.
Wow.
What's all this about fighting?
Exactly,
Rainbow, that
Dash.
exactly.
You
AJ,
will address me
break
as
it up.
Special Lieutenant, Sergeant.
barked Rainbow.
Special Lieutenant Rainbow Professionalism Dash.
Shut up,
Applejack
Dash.
gave her friend a look that let her
Shut
know
up.
on account of their past friendship she wasn't going to react to that the way she'd like to.
Special Lieutenant. Find out exactly what we do here.
Are you or are you not soldiers in the Solar Army, sworn to the defense of the
They're
realm
not.
even unto death?
They're not.
Swear to death?
Said Roseluck panically.
You did,
Who is
actually.
Roseluck?
Said Berry Punch.
It was on your contract, right at the top.
I didn't read that. This doesn't count.
There was an actual contract? Hold up.
It was on your contract, right at the top.
They signed a contract and you did not read the contract? Then again, who reads the contracts? But you should read the
Read
contracts.
that. This doesn't count. That's unconscionable conduct.
Said Roseluck, starting to
I didn't hear a word she said. I need better headphones. Please like and subscribe. Give me to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time per hour so I can start making money so I can afford some headphones. Actually, I might have the money to afford headphones. I don't know if I do or not. Speaking of which, where's my wallet? Oh, it's in there. Okay, never mind.
hyperventilate.
I don't need a wallet to record a
I want to
video.
fight Tarek. I'm a conscientious objector.
Rainbow Dash didn't feel like she'd come into this situation with unreasonably high expectations, but even so, she was feeling deeply disappointed.
So, what does the Ponyville Militia do then?
We mostly do civil engineering projects.
Said Applejack brightly,
Engineering?
happy to be back on safer ground.
Right now, we're discussing where to put a dike.
Applejack!
What?
I didn't think that even you would go so far as to turn this once honorable military regiment into your own personal dating service.
If y'all don't know what a dyke is, D-Y-K-E, look it up. Oh my goodness. I think I know what she's talking about, and I'm not going to say what I know she's talking about.
Dikes actually.
No! Enough of
Okay,
this!
so she was talking about something else. Okay. I hope she
Rainbow
was.
Dash pointed a hoof at Roseluck.
You! What would you do if a dragon attacked the town?
Tarek.
A dike's actually designed to prevent flooding and assist with maritime commerce.
Thought that was a dam. See, maybe I didn't hear her right.
Ew.
That's probably the
Rainbow
case.
jabbed her hoof in Berry Punch's chest.
A
Very
swarm
pro-
of
nah.
Timberwolves charges out and from the Everfree Forest. What do you do?
I
A
run.
group of Timberwolves is called a pack. Or was that a grove?
What do you do to defend the town?
Oh, panic!
I throw the children in front of the Timberwolves, let them die, and then I run.
Berry
Shut up. Y'all know y'all do the same. Y'all know y'all would do the same.
Punch nodded firmly.
And the words derived from deck, which is a really old-fashioned way to say dig.
You!
Yelled Rainbow Dash.
What
Thought
do
she was
you
about to say
panic?
something else.
Said Carrot Top confidently.
Griffin Reavers! From the sky!
Said Rainbow Dash, thrown off her game by 3 voices happening at once.
Oh, don't panic. That's easy. We just go to the trenches.
The first apple carried by river barge was in 202 AC.
Rainbow Dash stuck her
202 AC? Oh, how do y'all even know that far back, bro? Oh my goodness.
hoof in Applejack's mouth to stop her
Holy
talking.
crap.
Her eyes were lit up and gleaming.
Trenches? Show me!
Oh, come on, I was vibing. Gotta roll my vibe, Scribbler, come on.
This is it?
Rainbow Dash was unable to keep the appalled disappointment out of her voice.
Yep, dug this one
I
ourselves.
don't know where this song is from.
Just a hole
I
in
love
the
it.
ground.
Rainbow sputtered,
Yep.
said Applejack with a tinge of pride.
And it's not even a big
I'm
one.
drinking Ultra
couldn't
Monster
fit 2
Energy,
ponies side
Ultra
by
Golden
side in that
Pineapple.
thing.
Zero sugar.
Applejack buffed
Really
her
good.
coat with a hoof as if she'd received a compliment.
I thought,
I'm gonna rewind because I was talking there and all that, didn't understand the thing,
one.
so.
you couldn't fit 2 ponies side by side in that thing.
Nope.
The trench, I'm assuming she's
Applejack
talking
buffed her
about.
coat with a hoof as if she'd received a compliment.
I thought,
Rainbow Dash rummaged in her saddlebags
Well, you thought wrong,
and
Dash.
grabbed out a book titled The
You thought wrong.
fortification of our flightless friends. It had an unflattering
Flightless
picture of an
friends?
earth pony on the cover,
Dang.
in the foreground of a very flattering picture of a fortified castle. Rainbow Dash jabbed her hoof at the picture.
Why doesn't it look like this?
That's a castle, Special Lieutenant.
Said Applejack patiently.
This here is a trench.
The castle has a moat. And that moat is filled with water and like 400 times the size of that dinky little trench.
Excuse me. Don't say dinky little trench. Okay, it's a kid-friendly show, bruh.
All the earth ponies were frowning and looking at the picture,
That doesn't look secure.
said Carrot Top.
Yeah, that much water would undermine the foundations in a matter of years.
Agreed Roseluck.
Roseluck, who are
Expecting
you?
you to have a castle, but I was expecting some sort of fort or something. This is nothing.
No.
Digs a hole? Digs herself into a hole? Oh, I understand. It's a trench and it's a hole.
It ain't nothing.
I
Said
probably
Applejack
don't
patiently.
understand, but I hope I
It's
do.
a trench.
It's not a trench.
What?
It's a sad little pit.
Applejack
You're a
frowned.
sad little pit.
Oh, there, Special Lieutenant. We spent a week on that.
A week?
A week? Y'all should have spent 20 years.
Rainbow's jaw dropped. Applejack beamed at what she took to be the compliment.
Yep.
I just gotta
It
say
was
facts.
hard work, but what with the Everfree and all, we thought the extra security was worth
It
it.
took all 4 of you a week to dig this? Fluttershy could jump across this.
To demonstrate,
I'm sorry for pausing because this video is so long already. But holy crap. I'm just checking my recording software, make sure we all good. Okay, we all good. Wait, was that recording? Recording. Okay. If the camera's not recording, that don't really matter much. I mean, it does matter, but don't matter as much as if the screen recording is not recording. Or the microphone. But Fluttershy could jump. Dash! Dude, what is wrong with you? You are harsh. I mean, you probably not wrong, but you harsh.
Rainbow hopped from one side to the other and gave them a totally flat look. Applejack's eyes narrowed.
Now there, Special Lieutenant.
I could dig further than this by myself.
Oh, could you now?
Yeah, I could. Because I'm not
Prove it.
lazy.
Oh, yeah?
Applejack's temper was rising.
Oh yeah.
Rainbow
Oh,
Dash
yeah.
pushed her nose against Applejack's.
Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid Man? No, that was cringy. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Prove it.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. So Rainbow Dash is going to dig a hole. She's going to get herself
Day
stuck.
1. How hard could it be? Rainbow Dash knew a thing or two about architecture. While it
These headphones are dying, and I'm sorry for pausing
might
last
take
time.
Applejack a week to dig a hole in the ground, when Rainbow Dash spent a week on a project, well, she could add an entire wing to her house, or transform a cloud into a kilometre-long copy of her cutie mark, or kick up a thunderstorm that could level a minor city. And she could do all those things with style, grace, and
Dang.
speed. She picked up her shovel in her mouth. Yeah, this would be easy. And it was easy. For the
At
first
the
foot of
start.
dirt. Then her shovel hit something hard.
What the hey, AJ?
Rainbow Dash looked up.
Huh?
This ground is like solid rocks.
That ain't rock. That's just dry soil. Rock is much harder.
Rainbow Dash scowled. She had already convinced herself that Applejack had tricked her into trying to dig into a rocky location. But dry soil, huh? One quick rain cloud later, and she was digging again and making great progress. But the damp-soaked soil was heavier than boulders. Sweat was pouring down her neck as she shoveled, and finally,
Do
after
ponies
what felt
sweat?
like hours, she collapsed, panting. 5-minute break. She'd barely dug enough to fit herself in, if she curled up inside it. The dirt kept falling down the sides of the hole, and she was chipping away at the rock with her shovel rather than getting the full, satisfying scoops that she'd imagined. And she had to do the entire thing with her neck. Okay. Try it again without the water. She couldn't figure out the right stance. The shovel was an awkward length, and she needed to get enough leverage to really power a slice in to crack the rock. She tried standing on her hind legs and then diving in, but that just hurt her teeth. Then she tried a wide stance with her hooves spread out on either side of the pit. But as soon as the pit got a little too deep, then she was having to bend her knees almost all the way down just to reach what she was getting at. She constantly tried repositioning, moving around to get the best angle on the rock or look for a weak spot. But it was just the same stupid dirt, no matter which direction she came at it from. The longer she
Ain't
worked,
easy to look,
the more
is it,
breaks
Dash?
she took, and the longer each break became. The work was exhausting, and she felt like she was going to break her neck. This was mental. Doing all the work with the same part of your body.
Did
Who did
Scribbler say
that?
this was mental?
At the end of the day, Rainbow limped home, and then ate 2 nights' worth of food in one meal and collapsed into her bed. She was
2
too
nights worth of
exhausted to
food in
even
one
blame
meal.
Applejack.
Dang.
Day 2.
Jeez.
Okay, if Applejack could do this, she could do this.
I mean, Applejack is
Rainbow
stronger than you, Dash.
worked
I hate to
hard
admit it, but
and
she
worked
is.
strong all
She
day.
bucks trees all
She
day.
finally found a rhythm
Okay,
she
so
could
she's
work
way
to,
stronger than you.
and just set into it. She started using her whole body with each shovel scoop, not just her neck. She took
I said buck, by the way. B-U-C-K, not the other word. I'm just pointing that out there.
breathers when she needed them, and paced herself like Twilight had taught her. Solid work. Marathon speed. She could do this. By the end of the day, she'd created some sort of terrible crater. She realized far too late she had no idea how she was supposed to grow the pit in any specific direction, let alone get the laser-sharp sides that Applejack had done. It wasn't even a satisfyingly big crater. Okay, thought Rainbow Dash as she crawled pathetically into bed. Applejack had a lifetime experience digging holes, and Earth ponies probably had creepy magical dirt powers. Plus,
No.
it was 4 against 1. It was
That
only
is
fair
true.
that she evened the odds a bit.
How? Gonna get some more of the main 6 to help you?
Day
I mean, that would
3.
be good.
Rainbow Dash couldn't get out of bed until late afternoon, except
Day
in brief
3?
passages to and from the icebox
She has
to
4
eat
more
anything
days.
that looked vaguely
4,
organic.
5, 6, 7. Yeah,
She'd
4
never
more
been more
days.
tired in her life. This was insane. She was an athlete. She should be able to handle a little dirt.
Yeah, and Applejack was stronger than
By
you.
the evening,
I hate to admit it, but
realizing
it's true.
she wasted almost the entire day, she set off for Cloudsdale. It was a long trip, but there was a good tailwind, and there was something there that could help her. Day 4. The
Day
Jackhammer.
4.
A masterpiece of
Dang.
modern engineering. Pegasi used it to carve precision cloud formations. She'd requisitioned it from a construction company for military purposes. With this, she'd be able to make far more progress than with that wretched shovel. She was almost cackling as she hammered away at the dirt and rock, pounding it into dust, and then coming in with the shovel of the newly loosened dirt. It wasn't until she looked at her progress.
You know, Dash, that's actually not fair at all because AJ didn't use any of that. So, I'm just
At
saying.
the end of the day, that she realized that, while she'd made a little more distance than she had before, at this rate she wouldn't even come close to a quarter of what the Earth ponies had done. And she was exhausted again, and the jackhammer was making a dangerous rattling sound. She needed something more drastic to beat that stupid, cheating Applejack.
Wow. Wow. Just wow.
Day 5. Of course, the answer was inside her all along. In her childhood, in fact. The beach.
What?
Sand was much easier to dig than dirt. She was a genius.
Yeah, it was.
Rainbow Dash's crater trench suddenly
Or it
took a
is,
very
but-
sharp and very shallow detour across to one of Ponyville's lakes, and then ran deep into the soft sand there.
That's
Trench
cheating.
went in 2 complete laps around the lake's sandy shore, cutting straight through a prize sandcastle in the process. Its value as a defensive fortification was understandably suspect, but Rainbow Dash felt proud of herself. Still, She needed more than this if she wanted to beat Applejack in just 2 days. But, as she flopped down to sleep, a terrible, brilliant, ingenious idea came to her head.
Won't the water from the lake just eventually rush up into tide or whatever? Or is that not how lakes work? Because if that's how lakes work, then all that stuff you did with the sand will be ruined. Right? Or am I just stupid or just didn't understand you correctly? Probably both. Probably stupid and didn't understand you correctly. I'm just saying. Also, why is this image going along with this reading? I don't know. Anyways.
From one to another, another to one. Mark of one's destiny.
What?
Singled out alone. Fulfilled.
Said Rainbow Dash, reading aloud from the ancient tome of Starswell the Bearded's final spell.
That did sound familiar.
Come on. 1 in 6 chance.
Oh, horse apples.
She cussed when she saw Twilight's bright purple star appear on her flank in place of her familiar lightning bolt.
What?
Well, no harm in trying again, right?
There's a lot of
One to
harm.
another to one. A mark of one's destiny, singled out alone, fulfilled.
Stop. Only unicorns can do magic. You can't
Once
do.
again, the shifting threads of destiny warped and screeched.
Dash, come
And
on.
this time, bingo.
Bruh.
3 diamonds. A cutie mark related to moving piles of dirt around. Sort of.
Rarity.
She'd win for sure with this. And then she'd
No, you
read out
won't.
the other half of the
Dash.
spell and get things back to normal before any pony noticed. She hurried out to her trench and started digging. But her head wasn't in it. She was swamping up with weird questions, and they were killing her ability to get work done. The questions included, but were not limited to, had this been a dumb idea? When she'd had Fluttershy's cutie mark, the animals hadn't listened to her. But when Rarity had her cutie mark, she'd learned a weather spell she'd never had before. Was that a unicorn thing? She was making good progress with this haul, but... oh, horse apples. She'd forgotten. Twilight hadn't fixed everybody's cutie marks by reading out the second half of the spell. That had been like a weird bonus after she'd used her ordinary magic to fix the spell. Did that mean that she had to say Starswell's spell again until she got Twilight's cutie mark back and used that to figure out what she'd done? Would that even work? Hold on, why did she have her memories of her proper cutie mark? Twilight's cutie mark hadn't changed when she cast the spell. Was it because she wasn't a unicorn? Or was it because she'd already been through all this once before? Rainbow Dash realised that she was in over her head with all this magic stuff, and had maybe acted a little bit impulsively in her attempt to cheat a victory against Applejack in hole digging. No wonder Twilight read so much. Regretfully, she dropped the shovel, rushed back to the library, threw open the book, and mumbled out Twilight's completion to the spell.
From all of us together.
Rainbow?
Said Spike, coming down the steps with a candle.
What are you doing here this late?
I thought that was AJ talking. Shut up in the comments below. I can already hear y'all. Well, you're just stupid. You're dyslexic. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. I know I'm stupid and dyslexic, okay?
Oh, hi, Spike. I'm just reading the new Daring Do book. Yep, that's me.
Totally.
Biggest fan out there.
I'm gonna check the camera.
Loud?
I'll
At
be right back.
midnight? This is a lending library.
Together we are friends.
Rainbow Dash glanced back at the book.
What?
I'll just be a minute. Is that Destinies or Destined?
Hey, isn't that Twilight's Magical Princess book?
Yes.
With the
Yes, it
monster
is, Spike.
Destinies made one, there's magic without end.
Rainbow Dash choked out. All across the sleeping Ponyville, 5 great lights lit up, powering to the sky. 5 great bolts shot out of 5 houses from the hearts of 5 sleeping ponies. They broke walls and windows in their passage and
Rainbow
burst
Dash?
in through the windows of the library.
You have messed
Struck
up.
Rainbow Dash on all sides and disintegrated her.
Huh? I'm sorry. I probably just screamed in all y'all's ears, and I apologize.
Rainbow Dash on all sides and disintegrated her.
So Dash is dead. Dang!
Rainbow Dash?
Said Princess Celestia.
No! 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 Alicorn Dash is not legal. It is illegal. No! Oh my.
You're early.
Princess Celestia!
Rainbow Dash snapped out of gaping at the brilliant star-filled void she found herself floating in to remember to bow,
No, really. When did this happen?
said Celestia with concern, horn glowing as she pulled large floating screens toward her. Rainbow Dash was sure she could see herself in some of them.
Oh!
You can.
Her eyes lit up.
Princess Celestia! I need your help!
Of course, my little pony.
Celestia smiled and turned her attention away from the screens.
What do you need?
I need you to take my wings away!
Oh,
Like the opposite of what you did with Twilight.
Why?
For a day!
No.
Why?
So I can be an Earth Pony and beat Applejack at digging.
Rainbow Dash stopped talking.
You still.
I guess that was even dumber than it sounded in my head.
Yes, it is.
Princess Celestia actually laughed.
Yes, Rainbow Dash. Yes, it was. Go home.
Wow, she disagreed with her. You are stupid, Dash.
Rainbow Dash arrived back in the library. Spike was just coming out of the kitchen with a plate of nachos, evidently having decided to have his midnight snack before waking Twilight, re the lightning bolt-shaped scorch marks in the library floor.
Good night, Spike.
Rainbow Dash trotted for the door, head hanging low.
Good night, Rainbow.
Spike waved, and then went upstairs.
No comment, huh? No comment, Spike. Okay. I see you, Spike. No comment.
Day 7,
Yeah,
Cool.
I lose.
said Rainbow Dash to Applejack first thing in the morning.
Digging holes is super hard.
Well, that's big of you to admit, Special Lieutenant.
It's just Rainbow.
Said Rainbow Dash, downcast.
Look, sorry I got all on your
Why is Dash's eyes like bloodshot? Or is it just a shadow? Probably just a shadow. Okay,
case about the trench thing.
never mind.
I just got excited about having a mission from Spitfire.
And I don't imagine it looks like much to a Pegasus who can just fly over the whole thing, right?
Yeah,
Come here, let me show you.
Applejack jumped down into the trench.
Say you're a flying griffin and you want to get me. What do you do?
well, I come at you like this.
Said Rainbow Dash, lunging for Applejack. But the narrowness of the trench meant she couldn't spread her wings while inside it, and the depth meant she couldn't reach the top of Applejack's hat without entering the trench.
Yep, it's that simple. Point of the trench is to get anything flying to land and come at us one-on-one. And then we whack 'em with our shovels. It's also good against timberwolves, dragons, and most kinds of monster. Huffington managed to trick a Hydra into getting its head stuck in a trench like this.
That's actually pretty clever, AJ.
It does
Oh,
make
you're
sense.
too kind. But it ain't my idea. Trenches like this have been around for more than 100 years, and the dimensions are standardized. I
Dang.
just dug it.
And that's not as easy as it sounds.
Rainbow Dash straightened a little.
Good job, Sergeant. I'll let the commander know that Ponyville stands ready.
Actually, give me a week. We've actually slacked off majorly on actual combat training, and I want to get the grunts back in shape.
I suppose I can allow it.
Said Rainbow Dash with a smile.
Thanks, SLT.
Applejack saluted.
Hey!
SLT, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Anyways. Oh, the lost narrator wasn't in this. Okay. Applejack, that person, and then Cloud9 for Rainbow Dash. Makes sense, Cloud9 and then Rainbow Dash and Cloud. Anyways, yeah, Rainbow Dash wasn't in this. I'm surprised. Oh, excuse me. Anyways. Woo. I'm gonna go end the video here. I'm I'm gonna go get it uploaded and yeah, I don't know. My next video is probably gonna be a gaming video because I want to continue to play Find Out the Pinkies. Yeah, y'all thought that was a one-time thing? Nah, we doing the whole game. Wish me luck. That game is actually difficult. That game is really, really difficult. So wish me luck, especially on night 5. I need it. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, subscribe, like, comment, bell, come here, camera. And as always, peace out.